Schera, stop! I told you before. I can stop whenever I want to. We've been here playing blackjack for 6 hours. I'm gonna strike it big, I just know it. Just one more pull, darling. I wanna go find Joshua. We'll buy you a new Joshua when I win at blackjack and with a royal flush. I know. We're definitely coming out better than we are leaving. Like, we've hit about 20k from off-screen casino grinding, but the thing is, there is achievements tied to this. I need them. So whether I like it or not, I am going to have to spend a very large amount of time grinding. Just playing blackjack over and over and over and bloody over. But at least it's a money sink, or a loopable money source. Oh, it was here. I looked it up, and apparently chapter 3 is when we can start getting food that it costs less to make than it does to sell, so yeah. Anyhow, greetings and salutations everyone. I'm Mac. This is Let's Play Blackjack. No, it's not, but it feels like it. In the last episode, we did a lot of blackjack, and we talked to everyone at the hotel, and once more, after spending about half an hour on blackjack, is this that Belden dude's home? Well, the directions were just to the right of the mayor's mansion. This should be it. Oh, welcome! We actually talked to you, didn't we? I'm sorry, but my husband isn't home at the moment. He's busy at the hotel. I would ask you go see him there. Huh? Our apologies, but our business isn't with your husband, ma'am. We were hoping to speak to Belden, actually. Oh goodness, you're here for Belden! I'm sorry, I thought you were here on election business. Election? Wait, ma'am, is your husband... Yes, my husband is Norman, one of the mayoral candidates. He's using the top floor of the hotel as his election headquarters, you see. His supporters are doing whatever it is people working for an election do up there. Okay, I see. We're from the Bracer Guild, actually. We kind of wanted to ask your son some questions, if that's okay. The Bracer Guild? Oh no, has Belden done something wrong? No, you needn't worry about that. We've heard he witnessed something strange, however. We'd like to ask him about what he saw, if you'll permit it. Something strange? He didn't tell you about what he saw, ma'am? I'm afraid not. I'm happy to have him home for the first time in ages, but he's barely spoken to me since he got back. And my husband's time is so dominated by the election he won't even talk to his son. I see. In that case, I think it may be a very good idea for us to speak to him. If something is on his mind, having a sympathetic ear available could really help. That sounds like a great idea. Please go ahead. Belden's room is on the 2nd floor. And Estelle is thinking, oh yeah, I know what it's like to have a useless father. Excuse me, could we talk to you for a sec? What the hell am I doing? Came running back home just 'cause Dad ain't here. I'm pathetic. Oh, for crying out. Hello! Look at people when they're trying to talk to you. Huh? Who are you guys? And he finally notices us. So I guess you're Belden. Yeah, that's right. Wait, you're that bracer from the tournament, ain't you? Yep, I'm Estelle Bright. This is my superior, Scherazade Harvey. A pleasure. Right. So what do you guys need? Well, we heard you saw a white shadow recently. We were wondering if you'd mind telling us about it. Oh, that. I'd rather not talk about it, to be honest. Anytime I remember too much about it, I just get scared all over again. Was it really that scary? Now, don't say that. How about you tell me? But if you tell me, I might do something nice for you. Oh. Schera, I've told you before, sex appeal is not a guild-approved weapon. Yes, yes. Now then, really, do you feel like talking? Well, I guess it couldn't hurt. I was living in the warehouse where the crew hangs out until about a week ago. I usually only come back here for food, see? I slept over there so, so I could chill with my bros. Gotta be kidding. How in the name of the goddess could you not want to live in such a big comfy house like this? He's just young is all. Please, continue. Like I said, it was a week ago. The crew was all boozed up and asleep, but I woke up for some reason. Thought I'd go outside, feel the night air, Then I saw it. You mean the white shadow? Yeah, a white shadow floating up in the air. It was some kind of old-fashioned get-up, cape and all, and it was dancing in the air. That's rather specific. You're certain the alcohol and exhaustion weren't clouding your senses? Nah, no way. This scared me right out of being drunk and I tried to scream, but I couldn't even do that. After the thing flew off to the northeast, I ran into the warehouse, yelling and woke everyone up. That just got me a punch from Rocco though. I'd imagine, yes. Do you remember exactly when during the night this happened? I guess around 2 in the morning. No, I remember the whole thing. I came home to try and forget all that. Now I get why you ran home. You didn't just want to sleep in some place where you've seen something scary. So you learned how nice it is to have a home to come back to, yes? Call me crazy, but this might be a good opportunity to leave the ravens behind. Yeah, I know I'm not cut out for it. But well, I just can't face my dad. He's busy with the election and not home much, and that's why I came back, but once the election is over, I'll have to face him one way or another. If he manages to win, my life will get even more restrictive. So basically you're just running away from what you don't like. Well... Now, cheer up. Schera placed a quick peck on Belden's cheek. Whoa! Schera! Just a little something to perk you up and say thanks for the info. Now it's up to you to think for yourself and find your own answer to this problem. Remember, you're the only one who can. Miss? Well, this is certainly a start. Estelle, let's go. Right. Ugh, really. Belden, thanks for talking to us. Yeah, you're welcome. Maybe we could just go— No! Okay then, fine. Oh, they definitely changed the music around here, so... Saffron Tower is down there. But what actually we do want to make a bit of a beeline back again because we have very little EP left over. And this is the only place where we can get healing. Actually, hang on. Oh, we don't have any enemies in this area. I was thinking for a moment, they did say that you can get bait for fishing from the, you can get fishing bait from enemies, but we haven't actually fought any enemies since we got the fishing rods, so we've got no way to get fishing bait. We have no way to know what we can kill for the fishing. Oh boy, it's these crazy bulls again. And they get to move before we do. I feel like perhaps part of what makes the stats feel so wonky in this early game is probably because our quartz isn't strong enough to make a good difference. Think of it like this. At the end of the previous game... Ooh, that's... disgusting. That was a mistake! Oh, thank goodness.
Seems you came up short.
So yeah, the things that, Oh, there's something we could have done to make last episode easier. Or the episode before, rather. Defense plus 15 prevents poison. Silver chain, get blessed by the goddess Ale Dios. Yeah, we could have put some better accessories on Schera, couldn't we? Oh, we'd have to do way more gambling if we wanted to get our hands on the actually good equipment. The guide says that we should tackle the Gull Seaside way first. So I guess... I kind of want to go this way because I want to visit Saffron Tower just in case. Because we never know when these... quests are going to start vanishing. But I guess come ingredient hunters would also be kind of important to do. We needed to get more wind, Sepeth, in order to upgrade Schera's slots a bit further. But yeah, the thoughts that I was having about mechanics before I got interrupted. In the previous game, we had gotten to the end with the really strong quartz. So we had things like attack 3, strength plus 9%, HP plus 9%, all that. Even though our levels stayed the same, our stats have actually dropped a lot because of the augment downgrade. And unfortunately that means that it's... But the thing is, the enemies still have massive stat jumps from being on hard difficulty. Which leads to this unfortunate situation of it feeling like we're really outgunned. Basically, it's me complaining about how the difficulty of this game is not well balanced, but what else is new? That would give him fire, huh? Oh dear. I seem to recall being able to walk over there in the previous game. I think erosion kicked in a little bit strong. Or maybe it's someone set off a large tower somewhere, I don't know. Oh wait, no, it's this part here. Found a tear bomb. So, what really stops you from wearing more than 2 accessories? Social decorum? That's a good question. I'd love it if I could wear all the accessories at the same time. Well... Croco Dark, a land monster that appears near water, unbelievably slow but has a powerful bite. Yeah, it doesn't move very far, but because it only does moves, it still gets to move pretty fast in comparison to us. I think it's actually possible to get it into a stun lock though, continuously pushing it back with attacks from Estelle and Schera. Or really just Estelle, well, because Schera hasn't had a chance to fight these things yet. Oh yeah, and I did look up a little bit on the Anton quest. We don't have to worry yet. Anton isn't going to be a thing until Chapter 2. Also, this game, it's going to be on rails for a bit, but when we get near the end of the game, then it lets you travel around freely, and if there are certain quests like fishing that we just don't feel up to doing all in one rush, then that's when we can tackle it. But that said, there's still going to be a lot of missable things that we want to get on. We want to focus on, isn't there? Like the quests.
Piece of cake.
Okay, what do we have here? Mars shell divides after being wounded. Night Nautilus explodes when defeated. Right. I really should look into getting Estelle some better AoE. Why did I go for Soul Blur? It probably has an elemental weakness. Yeah, I could have used fire or stone. Oh dear, he's going to get an attack off. And it's on the crit turn. Yeah, that hurts a lot. I need to move my party around so I can use my AoE heals a bit better.
Someone's been naughty.
Oh yes, it's absolutely mandatory that they get a close-up on her chest.
Seems you came up short.
Oh, we got an evade too! Okay, it is absolutely worth getting into a few fights if they're gonna drop cool stuff like that. Actually, wait. Schera doesn't change... But Schera doesn't get a change in her spells available. But what about Estelle? Bingo! Here's the AoE we needed. Oh, hello! Found smelling salts. Could just be your imagination, but it's empty. You don't say. Okay, I think we've had enough novelty of having Schera in front. And I think I actually want to set the defense over to the EP Cut 1. Just to give Estelle a bit more longevity on her spells. And yep, just like last time, we have a little secret passage here. I don't know if there's anything worth it at the end of this, but it's worth checking out anyhow. Oh my, what are you? Schera Stamper. Beach-dwelling shell monster that blows sleep-inducing bubbles. Weak to fire and wind. Oh, that's not very good for you, is it, then? I thought it might be one of those monster hunts, but nope, we're good. I bet I could fish here! Hook, line, and sinker. Let's try the marine star. And throw out another polychate. Caught a gold angelfish, 12 rage in length. I always want to call them anglefish. It spat out space sepith. Apparently, people complained about how the fishing was too simple in the previous game. But then, after this game came out, they complained about how complicated it was. So they eventually changed it again to something I guess people enjoyed more, but for now we have to deal with messy. Turn around. Oh boy, there's 3 of them this time. So the duplicates don't drop anything extra. Well, we are making a little bit of wind sepith, so maybe we can get an extension to Schera. Found a surprise cookie. When you gaze long enough into the empty chest, the chest gazes back into you. Milk, eggs, flour, olive oil, savory pinion. We have 99 prickly seeds. All that time we spent farming in the forest was worth it. Unfortunately, we can only make one surprise cookie, so I might have to go and buy some more of these ingredients. Later, not now. Okay, Hammerhead. Savage pelagic monster that swims through the air. And the red Hammerhead. I did not enjoy these in the trails in the first chapter, I can say that much. I think that might be enough for a slop expansion on Schera now. And considering how little EP we have left, that might actually be what we need to do, so skim ahead briefly. Hello, can you upgrade Schera's augment? It's not very good. Well, not that slot. Or that slot. Or that slot. Or that slot. Okay, we need to keep an eye out for wind monsters when we're working here. Her EP didn't go up at all, but it made 2 out of 170 looks even more pathetic than it was before. Anyhow, I'm skimming back to where we once were. You have to remember, they're only slow. Did I double check that chest? I feel like I did, but at the same time, I can't risk not checking it, double checking it. Two, 2, 4, that's 8. It's not the type of sepith that we're gonna need a lot of, but it is gonna be more sepith than hitting the others. Yeah, that's the one about the chest gazing at you back. We are pushing slightly over his time, but I would like to see if we can get to the Minoria. Okay, Witness 1, Witness 3, Belden's testimony. You're weak to all elemental attacks, so we might as well just keep throwing air attacks at you. Doesn't need to be AoE, just needs to hit. Oh my. Watch out, this chest has nothing to lose! There's no telling what it might do! Well then, we'll keep an eye on it until the next episode, because, yeah, we have actually run over... I did say I wanted to check out, but I think I'll get into a fight with this guy in the next episode. He's blocking off where we want to go, though, so... And knowing boss fights in this game! Yeah, until next time guys, take care, I'll see you all around.